K Black Boxing, coming to you with another video. It seems as if the McGregor versus Mayweather fight is one step closer. They said McGregor has signed his part of the contract, I guess, and they just waiting on Mayweather and his side to, I guess, sign their part of the contract. You know what I mean? I read that on Yahoo. They said Dana White was basically saying that Conor McGregor signed his side of the contract, and they just waiting for Floyd and his people to sign their side. You know, said they're gonna talk to Al Heyman, I guess, and she's just waiting on Al Heyman rather, and Floyd Mayweather. I know. I seen a couple interviews with Floyd on Fight Hype, and he was, I guess they asked him a couple of McGregor questions, and he was basically saying like, well, he just focused on Tank Davis fight, which is upcoming weekend, and he said after the fight, then he will entertain those type of questions. That perhaps now he just focused on, Tank Davis, which he's supposed to be, man. But we all know that for the most part, Mayweather, man, he's never been the biggest guy anyway, but he stays in shape. He's basically saying, I heard the Tank Davis coach said that that him and Floyd, when they got to England, they ran for like 60 minutes straight. You know what I mean? So the guy's still in shape. So I'm not gonna make a prediction unless I really know both sides has committed and they actually going to go through with it. But in this scenario, this is how it goes. Just being realistic, and I'm pretty sure everybody should think this way logically, that if it's MMA rules, when it comes to an MMA fighter versus a boxer, and they go into a fight, if it's MMA rules, the MMA fighter gonna win. If it's boxing rules, straight boxing rules, the boxer gonna win. It's just how that goes. And not just in this particular fight, but just boxers versus MMA fighters in general. That's one now. Conor McGregor have never even had a boxing match, at least professional. I don't know what his amateur background consists of. I'm not a big MMA fan. I've watched some MMA fights, of course, but I'm not a big MMA fan. I'm a pure boxing fan. But one thing I do know, it's going to generate a lot of money. I guarantee, Conor McGregor gonna get probably 8 figures. Floyd gonna get like 9 figures. You know what I mean? So they gonna make a healthy payday. It's gonna be McGregor biggest payday. Floyd, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be equal to what he made against the Pacquiao fight. A little bit less, a little bit more. Who knows? But would it sell? Absolutely. You know what I mean? I don't think no pay-per-view has actually reached over 1 million in boxing since Floyd last fought. Him and Pacquiao did a lot of big numbers because they really didn't have to, that's years and years of promoting a fight. You know what I mean? So, and plus they sold millions by themselves. Conor McGregor sold well for MMA, and Floyd said well for boxing. So you put them together, 9 times out of 10, even in a boxing event, it's gonna do well. Like I said, it's gonna do more than Pacquiao. It has a possibility to generate more because you got 2 stars going against one another. That press conference is gonna be through the roof. You how Conor McGregor talk. I mean, Floyd talk with the best of them. So the promotion by itself, that 4 or 5 city press tour is gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be bananas, and Floyd's a smart businessman, because he's gonna make 9 figures. It's an easy way to become 50-0 and break the Rocky Marciano record, and basically put the fuss to boxing again, meaning that like, hey y'all, I always want to talk bad about me, but I made the most, I sold the most, and on this event, I'm gonna not only sell good numbers again, I'm gonna also, break the record of the guy of the guy that y'all hold, of prestige, which is Rocky Marciano. You know what I mean? So hey, So if he break that record and plus get all that money, and plus guess what? I'm pretty sure if he do sign, he's gonna fight in September. So this gonna go against. It's gonna be like the weekend of probably the same weekend that Canelo and Golovkin is gonna fight. So he's gonna go against that, and him and McGregor gonna win that as well, going toe to toe. Sorry man, Canelo versus Golovkin ain't gonna do no more. It's not gonna do more than Floyd and McGregor, man. And this is how it's gonna go. So that right there is gonna be another way to basically stick a fork in them and say they done type of thing, especially the HBO. So hey, that's how it goes, man. Like I say if it actually comes through. I'll make a prediction, but it's really, come on, it's predictable. I mean, most people know what's going to happen. It's K Black Boxing signing off. Like, comment, and subscribe.